Hi guys, welcome back to Fred and Barbie's channel. A lot of you would like to know more about us and how we became a couple or husband and wife as we are today, sharing our stories with you. So in this video, we would like to share a video or a story about how I got to realize that she's the right one, yep. At what point in time did I know she's the one, and why did I even marry her, and if she has any other things to share or add to whatever I would say, we'll proceed. So baby, how you got to know I was the right one, when, and why did we get married? Or like, do you have any other questions to answer as far as this video is concerned? Okay, so ladies first, I'll give her the opportunity to talk about how she got to realize or got to know that I was the right one, and at what point did she know that yes, I was the right one, and why she got married to the most ugliest.
9.
She got married to me. Alright, so baby, take our honorable viewers away.
How did I know it was the right one? I knew it right from the beginning.
Okay.
From the beginning of the relationship. Like, the thing is that you gave me that assurance that no matter the number of years I want to wait to get married.
So some with this one and one in the back. Okay, go ahead.
He gave me the assurance that no matter the number of years, I'll wait until I'll be ready to get married. You'll always be there for me, right? So it's like the assurance was there, so I knew, okay, good, he is serious. Of course, like, I was thinking about it, okay, is he serious? Like, what does he mean with what he said? But because of your behavior and like the way he was treating me, I knew, oh, okay, he was serious with what he said. So that's how I knew, okay, we will be where we are today. But as in how I knew he was the right one, wow, that's a deep question. Simple, your attitude, everything about you. Like, you are so caring, loving, respectful, humble, quiet. Thank God you don't smoke, you don't drink. That was a plus point for me. So that's where I knew.
I smoke grapes, guys. Okay, go ahead. And I drink malt, so I don't know what she's talking about. This is not wine, it's malt.
Yeah, so that's how I knew, okay, he was the right one. I don't think that there was a time that I was like, okay, now is the time, you know. I just knew it's right from your behavior because you were so different from the other guys that I knew. So yeah, this is what I can say now. What about you?
I brought up the topic, but it's kind of about me. It's just kind of too much for me now, because how did I know that she was the right one? I mean,
for me it was character.
Logically, she was my first girlfriend, my first love, and I took it further to this point. So I started dating late, comparatively. I would say I started dating late. She being my first girlfriend, we started dating when I was 21, 22, yeah. Yeah, I was almost turning to 22, 2015.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I was turning to 20. I was 21, a few months to my 22nd birthday, and going into a relationship at a time that we all have those fantasy relationships and stuff, but I had not experienced one yet. So my first and ever girlfriend. So I was like, I didn't know about games and having fun about, okay, let me try this and that. I was just like, if you get a partner, make it work. So she wasn't perfect when I met her. And I wouldn't say I was perfect when she met me, but I was ready to put in every conscious effort to take it further. So once it was working, I was like, okay, then why not? And at what point in time did I know that she was the right one? It was when she was listening to me and actually putting what I was saying into practice. Like when I told her, like she had now become a Christian. I didn't know about it though, but when I share the word of God with her, when I pray with her, when I tell her to do something for me, not as in asking her for stuff, but for example, when she dresses in a way and she sent me, you remember this picture of the day? Outfit for the day, sorry. Whenever you dress, you have to take a picture. You send it to her.
Yeah.
So
back then I used to send him pictures of my outfits
for every day, every single day.
And he was so sad when I stopped. Like a time came, I don't know, it just stopped. I don't know. With the time it just stopped, and he was like, I don't receive pictures anymore. So
pressure. So it's like I'm just kidding with you.
The lifestyle is getting worse.
Sometimes you have to get to work earlier. So in time of open, you have to take a picture.
It's true, right?
Yeah. So that's fine. So when she started listening to my advice, I recommend books for her to read. She does it. She share what she read. Like it was just a beautiful moment to me. Like I would tell her, baby, I think the outfits you're wearing is too kind of inappropriate or too my this and that. By the time you this is what I want to wear this and that.
Or this that's the only thing that's the only thing I have.
And as
funny enough, all my stuff were like that, so that's how I felt like that's the only thing that I have, because I had nothing better or different than what I had. Sorry, continue.
So on top of that, I didn't even get a second thought asking the one that she wore to take a picture for me. Did she even change to another one? Like I didn't even think about it, but she was actually honest with me, and like I believed in her. I trusted her. She won my trust. Like I said, she wasn't perfect. I wasn't perfect either, but as far as she was ready to like listen and grow with me, as we both decide to grow up mentally and physically, like it was good for me, and these were sufficient enough for me to know that like it's time and she's the one. So after realizing that she's the one, I had to take the next step as discussing the future with her, what her intentions are, what her aspirations, where did she want to see herself, like. Yep.
I remember it was there we started to talk about do you want to marry, how many kids do you want to have. It's true, yeah.
And funny one, she was in love with the fact that I was a Christian who knew the Bible or who knows the Bible.
That's made me love him more.
Go to church, share the word of God with her. But she didn't want to marry a pastor.
Oh, yeah. True. I was always like, oh my God, I hope you're not going to be a pastor one day. Because, I don't know, I was just not into it. Like, as at that time, I was having fun, you know. I used to go out. I was so spontaneous. Okay, I'm still spontaneous, but I think decisions that I used to take back then, I wouldn't take it today. Like thinking about it, I'm like, it was just a waste of time. Sometimes I'm like, that time that I used to spend outside, I could have done a mini job, a second job, guys, to save money. So yeah, that's why I think I told her I want to get married to a pastor. A pastor, like guys, back then I used to dress. To me, my dressing was normal. They would be like, must it be that short? Like, can you wear something a bit longer? Hello, I grew up with my sister. They don't wear things like that. So I felt like he was comparing me to them, not knowing that is what he was used to. So like guys, it wasn't easy, but yeah, I knew he was the right one, so I made up my mind to put in the effort to make it work. And yeah,
Yeah, and I'm sorry if you felt being compared to my sisters, but that is what I also knew or grew up seeing, right? So that was the only people I would compare my other ladies to, right? Yeah, I had no one to compare you to. I wouldn't compare you to a person I see on the street because I don't even know their lifestyle, right? So my sisters were the only ladies in my life at the moment. We were just in love with each other. So,
and I think it's because you had that bond, you know, that connection with your siblings. It was so important to you to find someone who will be not like the same like them, but like match, you know, in the family. I don't know. You can't be bringing someone who's so exposing where, you know, in your family no one is like that. It would just be like it's just off. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to explain. So yeah, all those stuff came in, and then.
And funny enough,
we worked on it.
When we got married, or before we got married, you came home and my sisters were correcting you on some of the outfits that you, like in the morning, if you wanted to go out with your pajamas, or like even to the kitchen or to the hallway. We have men in the house. You cannot go to the corridor, the hallway with your.
I don't remember this.
Like.
Okay, indirectly they did, because I remember when we went to your grandma's funeral. Guys, it was so funny. I had these jumpsuits on, and the hands were
very slim. Yeah,
exactly.
Thin.
It was only my hands. What was else, and I think the top was like here was open, and then this was just thin. Guys, it's summer. It was 34 degrees in Ghana, and for me it was normal because everywhere was covered apart from the top and then like my hands. And like his sister couldn't tell me straight that like what I'm having on isn't nice for where we are going. So she was like, "Are you not feeling cold?" And I was like, "Nope." The weather is nice. So I think indirectly she wanted me to change the outfit that I was having on, but she couldn't say it. I think it's because maybe she didn't want to offend me, or she knew maybe I'm your soon to be wife. I don't know what the reason was, but I believe she didn't want to offend me. So when I said nope, then she was like, "Don't you want to take a jacket with you in case it gets cold? You wear it." I'm like, it's not cold, like I'm feeling hot.
She meant a sweater with you.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, yeah. And I'm like, I'm sweating, I'm not taking anything with me. I know I'm not feeling cold, and I'm not gonna feel cold. I'm in Ghana at 34 degrees. So yeah, all this stuff matters, and I think when the person puts in the effort, you know that it's the right one.
I mean, not
someone who, sorry.
At times, two people put in effort and it doesn't work. But it doesn't work because one becomes stubborn at a point, as in you don't listen to each other, or you feel like your opinion matters the most. But if you come to realize that, okay, I told her to not to wear some stuff and she listened. When she tells me not to do some stuff like going out too much, this and that, I should equally listen. But I wasn't in any position where she would start tell me not to do this, not to do this.
No, I told you to go out.
Oh yeah, she asked me to have friends, go out. I'm going to be boring. Why am I always home? This and I remember. But yeah. But I still didn't go out anyway because that wasn't me, and it cannot work for me. I'm not that person. Yeah. I can go out, I can have fun, but at this point, it should be her alone. Like
going out is with his siblings or with his, I don't know.
We don't even go out.
When
we're going out in a car together, we do whatever we have to do. We come back like a shopping or something.
That's what I wanted to do. When they go out, it's for grocery shopping. I don't know. They really go out if they have to go out to do what they have to do, and that is it. So yeah, so as he said, you have to put in the effort, and when you see that the person is putting in the effort and changing, then that person means it with you. So
yep. So if you have any other questions in relation to, or like opinions, or if you want to just bring up anything for us to respond to, just do that by commenting, and then we will give you a feedback promptly. All right. We love you once again, and remember to come back again for more videos about this couple channel. Like we said from the beginning, this channel is to inspire you, share our story, and also remember that no two relationship or two marriages are the same.
Exactly.
So you may have been following other couples channel, but this is also another way of a couple coming up together like this. So we also have our story differently built, and we are not making up anything. This is everything about us and real about us. All right, thanks for joining us today. Come back.
See you in another video.
Bye.